Hi, everybody. So here we are. It is a week of April 27th, and we are on to lesson 3 and 4. So this week, you're going to learn about the quadratic formula. So remember this crazy formula that you looked at one time? So this is the week you're going to learn about it. You're also going to find the discriminant, which is part of the quadratic formula. And lesson 3 and 4 has some practice quizzes, but also has, again, a quiz at the end that you're going to have 2 attempts for. And as usual, your work is due on Sunday, which is May 3rd at noon. But please remember, even though your work is due on Sunday, make sure that you don't start working on Friday first. So try to do your work starting on Monday and kind of break the assignments apart. So again, here's a little calendar that I have created for you this week. So on Monday, you can kind of check out the assignments, watch some of the videos. So just see what's kind of there. Then this week, which is going to be kind of new for some of you, but we're going to do some live teaching. So on Tuesday at about 1 o'clock until 1:30, I'm going to do some live teaching, which is I'm going to go over the most important parts of your module for this week, which is partly going to be the quadratic formula and finding the discriminant, which is also in your quiz at the end of the week. And then from the 1:30 time until 2 o'clock, you can kind of just use that as a work session. So some of you did that on Thursday where I taught first for the first 30 minutes. And then the next part, you kind of just stayed on and kind of popped in and out as some more help. And you can also then complete the first practice problems for the quadratic formula. Then on Wednesday, you can finish the videos and the discussion boards. And then on Thursday, you can take the second part of the practice problems, which is finding the discriminant. And you can ask questions during the Zoom at 1 o'clock. So again, Tuesdays and Thursdays are still our Zoom sessions from 1 to 2, but on Tuesday now is live teaching. Okay. And then for Friday, there's some optional work for lessons 3 and 4. And I also want you to complete a survey for that week, which is completing the live teaching survey. Okay. So let me walk you through our week. So right here is the first part. And here you notice on this part right here, it says complete all items. So you're going to have to click through all items first before you can go through the last part. Okay. So the first part right here is going to show you the video, which I'm recording right now. And then the next part is going to be just a quick overview. So here you're going to be able to see what we're going to do for that week. And the next part, hold on, gotta move myself. So the next part is going to be an activity. So here you're given 3 different equations and you're going to have to answer a question. You're going to do that by replying here, and then you're also going to reply to somebody else afterwards. Okay. So then your next part for this week is going to be an explanation. And the part after that is a video about the quadratic formula. So the beginning of this video is more so how they derive through it. So don't get freaked out by that video, but more towards the end, they're really showing you how you are going to solve it. But again, the first part, don't freak out. It's literally just showing how this actually comes all about. Okay, so it's the explanation behind the quadratic formula, or the craziness as you called it. Okay, so here's your first practice quiz. Right now here you see it's a practice quiz and you have 2 attempts. And then after that, you are going to have another discussion board. Again, here's GeoGebra. We've kind of worked with that before, and it wants you to manipulate some of these, the A, B, and C, and it wants you to write down what you notice, and you're going to hit reply here and reply to somebody else as well. And we've done that 2 weeks ago. And then here's kind of a synthesis, just talking about what it really means to find a discriminant and explain the different parts. And here's a video about it as well. And then your next part is going to be a practice quiz. And here is the summary. So what you have really learned throughout this lesson, and there's some really important vocabulary words right here for this. And the next part is an additional resource and practices page. So on here, you see that I've created different activities that you can complete. You can print these out or write them down on a piece of paper. And here's the key. And on here, you can see a video, okay, which you can also view. It's just a different way of looking at the quadratic formula and the discriminant. And then this is the quiz that's going to go into your grade book this week. And then the last part is a survey. Okay, so here I want you to click on this. I want you to take the live teaching survey. This kind of just gives me an idea how this week might have been different and to see what we can do to move forward. All right, have a good day, guys, and a good week. I will talk to you on Tuesday.